Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Last time we defeated the Dark Elf, we got the Earth Crystal, and we made it to the Tower of Zot to try to stop Golbez and rescue Rosa once and for all. But up ahead, of course, we have some boss fights, so make sure that you have used a tent and you have saved here. And I just have a little bit of preparations that I want to do. First of all, let's equip that Cat Claw, because we don't need fire elemental attacks anymore, just a little bit of boosting there for Yang. The next thing, you do not want Cecil to have any elemental weaknesses whatsoever, so take off that flame shield and take off that flame armor. In fact, I kind of want to give him the Gaia gear instead of the Karate Gi, because, yeah, the Karate Gi does increase his attack power, but it lowers his magical defense power, and magical defense is really where it's at in this upcoming battle. Tella, he's the same old, it is what it is. Cid, yeah, make sure you have that Gaia hammer. It is so useful. I just cannot tell you how useful that thing is. And let's be on our way. Oh, well, thanks. It's kind of late. I've been here for quite some time. Oh, wow. You girls are really nice. Oh, yoicks. Valvulus of Wind. I guess she's the, Fiend of Wind. Great, the Magus sisters. Uh-oh, their Delta attack? Oh no! For boss time, against Sandy, Cindy, and Mindy. You want to focus with Yang on Cindy. Cindy needs to go down. And quick. Cover Tella. He has like no HP in this version of the game. He needs Cecil to cover him just in case. Cid, every single turn, is going to be using his Gaia hammer. For right now, Virus, you want to put that on Mindy so that we can go ahead and deal some damage to her and also start draining her HP as quickly as humanly possible. So here's how this battle's going to work. Basically, yeah, the sisters are going to get together, they're going to use a Delta attack, which they're going to reflect off of Cindy in the middle there, and then it's going to get reflected back onto your characters. It really does kind of suck. But what sucks even worse is that Sandy is going to continually, like ridiculously continually, cast Wall on Cindy. And that Wall spell is going to reflect off of her own wall, therefore inflicting the wall status on you. Now, you might not think that that's so bad, but let me tell you, it's really frickin' bad. And the reason for that is it makes it incredibly difficult to actually heal in this fight. Healing in this fight is so annoying. I just cannot even tell you. So, basically, if you kill either Sandy or Mindy first, and you leave Cindy alive, that bitch, Cindy, is going to revive the other two. So let's see. Okay, right now only Tella is walled, so we can go ahead and put a cure on Cecil. Awesome. Yeah, so you really do need to check. You always need to double check who has wall on them and who doesn't before you cast a healing spell. Otherwise, use potions. That's really the way to go right there. Cid's Gaia hammer. It's so good, because it hits all three of them and it bypasses the wall status. It is so nice. Basically, this fight it's just a battle of survival. Like, you just need to survive until Cindy is dead meat. Once Cindy's dead, this fight becomes, oh, so much easier. Their AI script completely changes, and it just makes it so much nicer. Okay, let's see who else. Looks like Cid needs a heal. He doesn't have a wall on him either. So, there we go. And even though we have Virused Sandy and Virused Mindy, and we're using the Gaia Hammer to deal even more damage to them, as long as Cecil and Yang are keeping up the punishment on Cindy, she should die first, even though she has about double the amount of HP as the other sisters. The other sisters have roughly 2 to 3,000 HP, whereas Cindy has about 5,000 HP. Okay, so Yang's in critical condition, and I think I just saw them put a wall on Yang too, so I can't actually cure him. That really sucks. Let's see what else we got going on here. So, hey, awesome! Cindy is down! Yeah, let's go ahead and heal right there. So at this point, Sid is still going to use his Gaia Hammer, and now we're going to focus all of our attention on Mindy, because Mindy's a bitch too. And what she likes to do is cast her Fire 1 spells, but eventually Sandy will cast Wall on her too, and then she'll start reflecting spells off of her as well. Sandy, though, is a joke. She's basically going to cast Charm, Slow, Cure 2, just some really crappy stuff that I don't really care about. Let's see, let's go ahead and get another virus on her. How does it feel, Sandy? Stupid cow. This would have been so much easier if you were actually able to target Cindy with spells, but unfortunately, not. Okay, so, took her out. Ooh, get a siren. That's kind of nice. You can also get, I think it's a golden apple. Anyway, you can get the item that can increase your maximum HP by 100 points here, so that's really nice, but unfortunately, I didn't get it. The siren, you're going to want to save for later, because, wait, what am I doing? Because it can summon rare encounters, and that will come in handy much later in the game. Okay, let's go ahead and put back on my stuff that I had. Now I'm going to run back to the save point room, use a tent, save, and meet you back here. I got that taken care of, so let's head on inside. See about, confronting these two. Got you now. But we don't even see Rosa. Yeah, all bets are off. Really? Seriously, Cecil? Do not give him the crystal. You haven't even seen Rosa yet. You don't know if she's alive or dead or anything. Wow, Cecil. Of course he cheated you. Like, did you expect anything else? Tella in his one-track mind strikes again. For boss time against Golbez himself. In a battle that we don't control, where Tella casts all of his crappy spells because he is the absolute worst mage in the entire game. You know, you would think that somebody who has access to pretty much all of the white and black magic spells would be decent, but no, his magic stat just sucks, his HP is just terrible, and you can see that in the amount of damage that he's able to deal to Golbez there. Wait, you don't have enough MP to cast Medio. Really, 1 MP would destroy him? Man, he really is hell-bent on revenge, isn't he? You go, Tella! Go with that Medio! Whoa! Did you see that damage? Wow! Man, it's not called the legendary spell for nothing. It's able to defeat Golbez of all things. Wow, Telly did it. Sweet. Killed Golbez. Gonna be rescuing Rosa in a minute. We've pretty much won the game. This is great. Oh, that's right. He does still have that crystal. I kind of forgot about that. We need to go and get those crystals. Oh. Wait, why don't we stop him now and freeze weakened by the Medio? Whoa! Or not. What is it? What's going on? Does Golbez know something? What? Huh. That was strange. Why didn't Golbez just finish him off? How unusual. Yeah, Portella, is he alright? Oh, looks like he's fine. Oh, yeah, you've kind of been lost in hatred for the entirety of the game. First it was revenge against that spoony bard, then revenge against Golbez. And he died. No, for real, he actually dies. Permanently. Which is, I don't think it's a first for a Final Fantasy game, because I want to say that somebody in Final Fantasy II died, I'm pretty sure. But I hate that game, and it's been forever since I've played it. Hey, Kane, are you alright? Well, at least Kane didn't die. It kind of is your fault. Oh. Well, no, not really. It's all Golbez's fault. No time at all. We've got to go and rescue her. Yeah, it's kind of implied here that Kane wanted Rosa for himself. Kane wanted to marry Rosa rather than Cecil. Oh. And Kane feels so guilty now. You know, if he truly did love Rosa, why would he have that steel ball above her? You know, why would he make it so that she could have possibly died? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, poor Kane. I feel bad for him. It's almost like rubbing it in his face that Cecil and Rosa are together. Oh. Wow, she's really trusting. Sid has a point. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's go, go, go. Woohoo! With more party members, with Rosa and Kane both joining the party, which makes this party pretty much unique. I want to say this is like the only time in the game, for the most part, where you do not have a black mage. So yeah, and you also have 4 fighters and 1 white mage, so one of your fighters has to stay in the back row, and that is going to be Kane. So he's not going to be able to deal that much damage from the back row. But I do want to give him the Assassin Dagger because it does increase his stats pretty nicely there. And let's also look at Rosa over here. See what we can't do for her. Let's give her the Flail. Wow. Yeah, anything that raises up her defense, that raises up her white magic stat would be really nice too. And because I know what's going on here, I disequipped Tella before he died, so now I have the wizard items that I can stick on Rosa as well. Go ahead and stick her that silver. Awesome. So yeah, she has projectile-based attacks as well, so that's pretty damn nice. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is for Cecil. We have an upcoming boss that will deal stone. So I want to actually give him the Gaia gear, which makes him immune to stone. That will really help him out pretty nicely, I've got to say. Next on my list of things to do, you know what? Actually, I am going to change around my my party now that I think about it. Let's put Cecil actually in the back row, and now that I'm really thinking about it, let's give her the healing staff, and let's give Cecil the flail so that he's actually able to deal full damage from the back row. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it does decrease his attack power, but I think that this will be fine. The next thing that I want to do to make this next battle manageable is change the battle speed all the way to slow. If you leave it at fast, the boss will be able to deal like 2 turns for every 1 turn that you guys are able to deal with, and it will just be a tragic mess. You do not want that. And let's see if we can just cast Exit and get out of here, but no, can't do that either. Okay, so now that I have everything all set up, let's do this. Who's there? Oh, Valvulus of Wind. Oh, yeah, Kane has a point. Although Valvulus isn't actually floating. You can attack her with the Gaia Hammer and it will deal damage to her, so it's kind of interesting, even though it looks like she is floating. Now, you can hit the select button, and that will give you your active, the ATB bars, I guess. It'll tell you what percentage they're at in order to have their turns, which I actually want to see for this. So, Valvulus is going to be using Gale, which will put you into an automatic critical status, which really sucks. Then she's also going to do the Slow Petrify, which also really sucks. For Cecil, you want him to brace at first to increase his defense. For Rosa, you want her to use, let's see, where is it? I want her to use Safe on Cecil to increase his defense as well. Awesome. And for Sid, just attack. That's pretty much what's going to be happening, is the most damage is going to be coming from Yang with his focused attacks. It's so good. Sid with just a regular attack, and Kane with his jumping. Cecil can deal some more damage with his flail, but that's not really the point. That's not really what I want to do with him. He is here pretty much just to cover. So whenever Valvulus does deal her physical hits, Cecil will be able to cover up anybody who is in critical condition, such as Yang. So I actually don't really want to heal up anybody who is in critical condition. I want all the hits to go directly to Cecil. And a way for Cecil to stay alive even longer is to have him under the Blink status. That way he gets 2 free misses, essentially. Valvulus will always miss him twice, which will really help out in my party survivability. Also, Valvulus does not have any spells that can directly kill you, so the only way that she can actually kill a character is by hitting them with a physical attack. Yeah, this is the worst though. If they Gale Cecil, that's horrible. That's why I have the Blink on Cecil, so that if he does get attacked now, he will not die. So whoever's turn is up next, unless it's Yang's turn, have them heal up Cecil. That is imperative. You basically, you want him to have enough HP to survive any kind of hits, and also to be able to cover your other characters. The reason why I gave Cecil the Gaia gear is so that he cannot get stoned, because if he's stoned, then my entire strategy flies out the window. He's not able to cover, he's not able to do much of anything, and it's really, really terrible. I also do not want Yang to get stoned either, so we might as well just heal him up, because he is my main damage dealer. Everybody else is dealing damage in roughly the 400s, 500s. Yang is dealing double that damage, with like 1,000 per hit. It's really, really nice. Okay, let's get another Blink going on Cecil. Valvulus is also immune to Slow, so don't even try using that on her. If you get a chance to maybe cast Fast on Yang, that would be really good. Casting Berserk on Sid might be a good idea as well. Those are just some things that you can think about, but I don't know if I'm going to be have the opportunity to do that, unfortunately. We shall see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is why I don't really bother bringing anybody's HP up to full in this fight, because she's just going to Gale them, and that's going to make it so that they're back down to critical anyway. So basically, as long as you keep Cecil so that he's able to cover your other characters, like cover Yang at this point, you should be fine. Valvalis has roughly 8,500 HP, so this will be a long, drawn-out fight. But just keep on piling on as much damage as you possibly can, and you should be fine. It also makes it a long, drawn-out fight because I lowered the battle speed, so yeah. But just imagine if Valvalis was, essentially, she would be dealing 2 Gales for every 1 Gale that she's dealing now, and 2 Petrifies for every 1 Petrify that she's dealing now as well. So she would be ridiculously hard to deal with on any higher battle speed than the lowest one. Remember back at the beginner's house at the beginning of the game, they said, hey, if you're having problems with a boss, lower the battle speed? I was having problems with the boss, so I wanted to lower the battle speed. Kind of interesting that they gave Valvalis a sprite right here. Oh, the strongest of the 4 fiends. I guess that would be the Fiend of Fire. Oh no! Guess she was a load-bearing boss. Yikes. Hopefully the exit spell works now. Please? Sweet. So shockingly it didn't work 1 tile away, but there, whenever Rosa casts it, it works. Because storyline spells always work. It's your bedroom, Cecil. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, what about the crystals? Doesn't Golbez have all of the crystals? What do you mean, not quite? The dark crystals! So there's even more. The surface? But where are the dark crystals? Oh, they're buried deep within the earth. Well, how are we going to get there? We have to get to the underworld. Yeah, no kidding. How do we get there? The way to the moon? So we have to go to the underworld to go to the moon? I thought it was a stone, now it's a key. So we have to use this at the altar to open up the path to the underworld. I wonder where that could possibly be. Oh, that's true. Sid has a point. Oh, great! He has a remote control? Wow. Sid thinks of everything. Okay. Really, Cecil? You should be thankful to be alive and with your girlfriend, rather than wondering why Golbez didn't kill you. But, okay. Kind of odd. But where is the underworld, and can we find those dark crystals? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Ultima. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.